Well, shooting without the gimbal. Off the lights on, yes it is. As you can see, my meter collecting has kind of escalated a little bit. So, got a nice WF3 hiding in the corner here. For those that don't know, Wobbit and Frankie. Yeah, I'm not using the gimbal, but it's kind of a pain to set up for only a 2-minute video. So it's a WF3. Nice meter, that one. I got a 2-rate Blanderson gear. So I've got a couple of 2-rate meters. I've got a bunch of smart meters and things. So I'm gonna do some videos about all this stuff. I've already taken a few meters out just to look at them closer. So I'm not going to say where I got the meters from, but if the guys that helped me obtain these meters ever see the video, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. I've never gotten this many meters in one shot, and usually I get one once in a blue moon because they don't come up for sale really that often, and when they do, you're paying $50, and usually when you get a meter, if you're getting meters off the internet, the terminal covers are the first thing to break. So give the seller enough postage money extra so they can post the terminal cover separately, because the meters are kind of heavy and Australia Post likes to use them as footballs. So the meter itself, I haven't really had breakages with them, but the terminal covers break. If they're Bakelite like these ones, super glue will glue them, but they'll never be the same. Also now have a time switch that's the same as what the house had. I think this might be a 3-phase time switch, capable of... It is, yeah, it's capable of switching 3-phase by the look of it. But anyway, and something extra special. Probably most of you haven't seen one of these. I'm very lucky to have that meter there. So, I don't condone or encourage people to go livening up old meters and equipment. If you're going to do it, you do so at your own risk. If you don't know what you're doing at all, you really shouldn't even touch it. Just display only is the best thing I can advise. If I do run anything, it's going to be on an RCD. If you have a house or a workshop with no RCDs, I suggest you get a plug-in RCD from Bunnings or Mitre 10 or whatever. Just you know, you can get like a little, I don't know, an extension lead on a roll type deal, and they have an RCD built in. Ideally, you should be using an RCD with a 10 milliamp trip current so that, you know, if something goes wrong, you're going to be safe. You should never rely on the RCD, and an RCD doesn't give you a license to be a moron with electricity. Treat it with respect. Don't ground yourself on a kitchen sink or a water pipe or a towel rail or something stupid. Wear something better than these with rubber soles. My Blundstone steel-capped work boots actually advise that the sole's insulated against a certain voltage. It's tested up to, I don't know, 1,000 volts or something. Although if you get hit with 1,000 volts, I don't think Blundstone boots are going to help you very much. But just be cautious with this stuff, guys and girls, because its mains voltage will kill you, and you don't get a second chance, you know. If you get a good proper belt, you're dead meat no matter what, so just be careful with it. Oh yeah, I also have a couple of these 3-phase meters. I don't know who designed these meters with that see-through case, but if you're responsible for the design of this meter and you ever see this video, shout you a beer one day. It's probably the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, carefully move these around. They're heavy but fragile, so I'm just trying to be careful. Very, very heavy meter. Let's just look at that. That's just awesome. Let's see if we can get a better shot of the... it's got a slightly different register. The other one has a bit less metal, and you can actually see the gears in the Geneva drive register, but see the current coils there, potential coil. And it seems like this meter's got a shunt for some reason. You can see it wound around that current coil iron core. You can see they terminate up there as a shunt. Obviously it's to fine tune the meter. I actually have a, I think it's a General Electric watt hour meter calibration standard, if you guys remember. It's in an old video. It's pretty rare, unique piece of equipment. Like, you know, good luck in never finding one. I was lucky to get the one I got. I'm pretty sure HDXFH, Larry has one actually. Larry, I'm sure you'll correct me on that when you see this video. But I'm certain he's got either the same as mine or very similar. But yeah, I have to fire up that watt hour calibration standard. Apparently it would have come with a resistive load, you know, a precision load or something like that. I don't know. I think that's what Rodalco 2007 said. I'm pretty sure that's what he said, but you know, it doesn't take rocket science to figure out how to use a calibration standard. But anyway, this is a rambly, waffly video, so I'm going to label it as such. So if you don't like talking, then you can just skip the video. Thanks for watching.